Okay. So last time you guys did you have a fight? You did, right? Fight. Oh, it was the Halloween special. Hooray! And then you guys continued on your way to Shavonio and stopping for the night. One by one, you each had a dream. So let's see. Yarrow was visited by his patron, who requested that he act more, uh, or at least take actions more in line with um, his patron. And Daphne was visited by someone who appeared as her mom, but she wasn't quite so sure. She's still not sure. Who was next? Was Baruch next?
I don't remember who was next.
No, I think Cyrene was next. Cyrene, kind of sort of had a nightmare that basically asked her what she wanted. Um, and then Baruch was visited by what was that guy's name? You know the G. Anyway, and he basically told Baruch uh, that his God didn't care about him and he should follow someone else. Um, I'm really there's a lot more to these dreams. I'm really breaking them down. Is that everyone except Nelios?
Mm-hmm.
Nelios was
Hmm.
last, and he went through a series of decisions he had to make, which culminated in his entire family getting killed along with him. So it
Yep.
was a really fun episode.
And today I'll
Uh,
get all those super powered things I chose.
oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. I still love that song. All right. So we're starting out this session with you guys arriving at Shavonio. And I don't know if there's anything else you wanted to do in the city, but I know that your first stop would be back to the leather worker so that Nelios could pick up Silas's armor. And so Nelios, if you look at Silas's sheet, which I've created another tab called pets because you guys have 4 animals now. Um,
Oh.
but if you look under Silas and at his features, He now has an inventory consisting of the collar of the furry mount and
Ooh.
leather armor. And the leather armor has put up his AC by 1.
Perfect.
Perfect.
You can see Agape on the pets thing.
Yeah.
That's the only one I can see, though.
That's my bunny.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't be able to see Agape, huh?
I can see it too.
Acrobatics.
Wow.
Not bad.
There.
Not bad at all.
Smashy, did you ever name the frog? Do you care?
I have not named the frog. I think I shall refer to him as Frog.
Okay. How do I make...
Actually feels very in character.
It's true.
Just call him Frog.
Here we go.
Shut the fuck up.
Whoa, Smashy.
You. Our cats are just on one today, just
There.
fucking screaming all day.
I updated the frog's name.
I love it.
What's his name
Rude.
now?
It's frog with 2 dots above the O.
Oh.
Frog.
Rude.
Okay. Does anybody want to do anything in Chavonio? Or not? You don't have to.
I don't think there's anything I want to do.
Not particularly. Don't
All
have
right.
much money to buy anything, so.
You guys head back to the dock. And as you approach the World's Quest, which is the ship that takes you across the water, Captain Welvin appears relieved to see you as he shouts, "Students, welcome back!"
Aw,
Thank you.
what a wonderful
Hello.
welcome.
Yes, well, there's actually a very important dignitary who's going to be boarding the ship soon on their way to the school to negotiate the possibility of their nation joining as a nation member.
You gonna smuggle them in the bottom of the boat again?
No,
Right.
but the damn Marines are late. And we're supposed to leave soon, and there's no sign of them. So
Alright.
it's nice having more school representatives for security.
The Dan Marines?
Yes.
Are you saying damn?
Yes.
I don't
Damn
know.
it,
I
Travis.
wasn't sure if it was Dan or damn.
It sounded like he was saying Dan Marino.
You think
So
I'm
I
looking
said-
for a guy
so I
named
said-
Dan Marino?
So I said Dan Marines?
No, the damned... Get on the ship!
Who's the guy here? Who's the dignitary?
It's Dan. Dan
It's
Marine.
Right, as you say, who is it? You hear... "Doo, doo, doo, doo!" And a crystal dragonborn wearing very fine robes turns a corner and walks toward the ship with 3 servants tailing him or her and 6 soldiers. And all of these servants and soldiers are all crystal dragonborn. But the one who is obviously the leader is huge. This is a really big dragonborn, taller than 7 foot. Approaches the ship, and the captain is like slapping at all of you, like, get on the ship, get the hell out of the way.
Ow, 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 ow. Ugh.
They approach, and Captain Welvin makes a deep, deep bow. And he says, Gaia Linus, it is very Nice to see you. I am Captain Welvin. I am the captain of this ship, and I am here to take you on the short trip across the sea to Diaphanous Academy. And the Crystal Dragonborn says, well, it is very nice to meet you. This city seems to be a fine city, but I am eager to get the negotiations underway at the academy. He says, of course, of course. Get on board. Um, uh, these here are actually some of our students, and they will be providing additional security. Not that we'll need it. You know, no one would ever dare attack an academy ship. Um, and the Crystal Dragonborn says, "Ah, students, how are you enjoying your studies?"
Um, it's been pretty good. Um, do we know who this guy is? Like, would he is he famous?
Um,
Is he,
well, everyone can make a history check. I don't know. Are any of you good at any particular parts of history?
no.
I
Doubt
don't
it.
think so.
The only reason I thought I might know is if he's
Oh, apparently I'm very good at history.
Wow, Daphne.
Damn.
Let's see here. Daphne is the only one who rolled high enough to get it. Daphne, Guiolinus is the leader of Hitalo Island.
oh wow.
They have no formal title. They're just the leader of Hitalo Island. Like they don't even use the word leader. They're just in charge. And Guiolinus is actually an ancient crystal dragon that can transform into a dragonborn.
Can transform into a dragon? Is that what you said?
No, is a dragon that can transform into a dragonborn.
Oh, dragonborn. Okay.
This is a dragon who has the power to transform into a dragon.
Okay, so only she knows that, but can we tell that he's important?
Yes.
I'm just trying to. Okay. Just
There
wanted
was
to
a
make sure. Okay.
trumpet. The captain bowed. There's
Oh, the trumpet was
servants
for him. Okay.
I want to bow when he asks us the question.
Wait, what did you think the trumpet was about?
I thought it was like for the ship leaving. I don't know.
Okay, all right. But it wasn't like a
It
brrr. It
didn't
was
make
a
any
brr, brr,
sense.
brr,
But,
brr.
okay, I see. Then I would say the academy has been very useful in becoming stronger, but things have been very weird on this continent.
Let's see. You are Sapphire, right?
Yeah.
Oh, a Sapphire Dragonborn. Mycavian?
Yes.
Ah.
The
What do
Seven
you
Claw
mean?
Canyons.
What do you mean things have been weird on this continent?
Well, we've multiple times now the sky has done some weird things. Once it went black, and another time it changed colors. Is that right? Was the second
Yes,
time?
I have noticed it as well. It's one of the reasons why I've decided to have a discussion with the school.
Have you seen there was a large creature of some kind. How long ago do you think that was? Like a week ago, 2 weeks ago? Well, might have been even longer than that.
It was longer than that, yeah.
Months
think.
ago.
When you were doing the first mission, you mean? On the island?
Yeah, we were on the island, and then there was that thing that flew to the east, and nobody else seemed to see it.
Well,
Yeah, that
Uh,
was.
uh,
Yeah, sorry.
I certainly don't mean to put down anything you've noticed. Certainly, there have been things, particular with the sun, that have been strange, but one often finds that when they leave their home for the first time, begin to see more of Delpham, they see more and more strange things that they can't explain. Thus is the mystery of the gods. What about the rest of you? Oh, school must not be very interesting if none of you have anything to say.
hasn't
Brooke,
that
didn't
been-
you get some weird coin or something?
It's been eye-opening for sure, especially going on lately. Actually, the whole time it's been eye-opening. Everything's weird and new.
Yes, exactly my point. Exactly my point. Well, I've had a long journey and I could use some rest before arriving at school. Thank you for talking to me, such as it was. And the Diaphanous and their servants and soldiers kind of walk onto the ship, and they don't head below deck or anything. Diaphanous is actually a little too big for that, but they do kind of just take a seat. There's actually a couple of chairs on the deck, and rest.
Okay.
All right, Daphne, you rolled really well, so let's see what else I can tell you. Let's see. No title. They don't really have a government. Diaphanous is just in charge. They do have an army. And they're the number one thing that's ever going on on Hatalo Island is that they have more or less a constant war against people known as the Draconians, um, which are tribes of a different form of dragon humanoid. Um, whereas the Dragonborn are typically humans with dragon features, meaning that they got like dragon heads and clawed feet and all that kind of stuff, but they don't have tails or anything. The Draconians have wings, they have tails. They're more dragon like. They're more monstrous. And there is actually a huge debate on whether they are mortals or monsters. And they have tribes on Hitalo Island, and the uh, Gaialinus and his people are always fighting with the Draconians.
Hmm.
So that's like, and I assume you tell everybody all that.
I do, yeah.
Okay, is there anything anybody wants to do other than just get back to the school and then go back to Lauren Steelbelly, which was the professor that gave you the mission in the first place?
Yeah, that seems good, right?
Mhm.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Okay. So jumping through a few things here in a little bit of time, you get back to the school. You report to Lauren Steelbelly, who's very happy with your performance. Um, Obviously, you're allowed to keep everything you got from that mission, and you had been paid in advance. So mission well done. Um, and let's see here. So that day, let me open my timeline here. that is going to be winter 39th. When you guys are back. And then on winter 46th, we've had one holiday already. Here's the second holiday we're going to hit. This is Devotion Day. So pretty much everyone, both children and adults, dress as a god for the whole day. For the most part, no one really knows what the gods look like, and several are said to appear differently depending on who sees them, so there's a lot of variety. It is said that the gods themselves participate in Devotion Day. During the day, everyone gets to accuse another person of being a specific god. It is said that if you actually get it right, that god will grant you a wish. Winters are pretty tame in Delpham. Many places don't get any snow at all. And so mid-November weather, which is where we would be on winter 46, in Delpham is more like August here, so it's it's warm. Devotion Day is right in the middle of apple season.
Mhm.
So the decorations and food are all apple themed. They have apple candles, which are pretty much the same thing as jack-o'-lanterns, but with an open top. And they're just like carved out apples with like the core taken out and like faces carved into them.
Cute.
So all of that said, do any of you have any interest in going through like this is the god I would dress up as or anything, or do we want to just skip over this?
Yes, let's do it.
Yeah, I would do it.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, just tell me what you do then. For Devotion
I
Day.
want to wear a bull mask.
Okay. Is that
That
your
like-
entire costume?
Yes, everything else is normal.
Okay.
It's like a masquerade mask.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's very proud of it.
Aw.
Did he
Made
make
from
it or
real,
buy it?
real bull. No, he hunted it, maybe, if possible.
He hunted a. He went out into the woods and
Yeah.
hunted a bull.
It's actually a cow, but he couldn't find a bull.
He killed a
Stole
cow
its face.
and then glued some horns to it.
And he's gonna make some kind of made a bunch of like beef patties and stuff. And he's just eating the cow all day.
Mm.
Okay, so he's wearing a bull mask walking around eating cheeseburgers.
Yeah, and
Yes.
he's got like a whole basket of cheeseburgers he's handing out to people.
Oh.
He's handing them out. Are they
Yeah.
like wrapped in tissue paper or
No lettuce.
No. Oh.
wrapped in
Lettuce.
lettuce? So very
Yeah.
greasy lettuce.
Yeah. Lettuce wrap burgers.
Okay.
Daphne, go.
I would be in a full-fledged owl costume. And I just walk around like that. I don't do anything else.
Okay. Anybody else?
Yeah.
Uh,
Who was the guy that gave me that coin? And he was talking to me in my dream and stuff.
Normies?
The Sormies representative. The guy began with a G, but like, what was the god he was
I think it's
representing there?
Gurgen.
Gurgen, and
Wasn't it Gurgen?
I think so.
Yeah, Gurgen.
Say it was. Their endless soul.
I gave you guys your dreams. I'm not telling you anything else. So don't ask me any questions. You can ask each other questions all you want, but I'm not answering shit about you.
Who's the guy at the house who was a god or something?
Swarmies, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It was Stormies, right?
Right? Yeah.
Oh, Stormy, yeah.
Yeah, it was Stormies.
You
All
working with what the guy said his name was that was there?
No, I
Gurgen?
just wanted to know if it was Stormies.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
All right,
Wow.
I'm gonna
It was
Lowly
on
was the
Stormy's
guy at
Day,
the end.
wasn't it?
Yeah, Swarmies.
try to go as Stormies.
So what do you
so
look like?
Chief deity. I'm gonna have a crown. Civilization. How do you dress like God. So I guess were there people. How were people dressed during Stormy's Day? Like, what's going on for that?
People didn't dress up as him for Stormy's Day.
Damn it.
Okay, hold on. Let me look at the general known information. Okay. Make a religion check. $15. 15's pretty good. So before like the day before devotion day, you kind of like look it up, and the description of Sormies sounds an awful lot like Gurgen. Sormies typically appears as a red-headed male dwarf with no facial hair. His head, hands, and feet are too large for his body, and he has green eyes. And his twin brother is Kirstus. So they look very similar. You also know that his colors are gold and white, and that his symbol is a set of stacked bricks.
All right. Gold, white, stacked bricks drawn on something gold and white that I'm wearing. I'll be walking around like a dwarf, I guess, kind of small, like on my knees and stuff. And I got big shoes and hands, it's like taped to my wings and stuff.
Okay, good job.
That it? Everybody done?
I would try to dress up as my god based on what she looked like in my dream, and would try to play a bunch of pranks on people.
Okay.
Maybe apple related, like fake apples or stuff like that.
Fake apples.
Yes.
All right. So I mean, you can do performance, you can do deception, you can do sleight of hand, but make a roll to indicate that. I have updated the Sormies journal entry for the information that I just gave you, Chris. Okay, 14. Yeah, I mean that it generally goes well. Nobody gets pissed off at you anyway. Like what the pranks you play people enjoy.
That's
Okay. Cyrene, do you do anything?
No, I do not do anything, and I'm generally annoyed
Okay.
by the fact that people are
Gen-
doing stuff.
generally normal clothes.
Yep.
Do you even leave your dorm room?
I stay in my dorm room, but if I see Nellio's handing out burgers, I run down to get one, and I see that it's wrapped in lettuce, and I'm pissed off, and I throw it at him. But I just the lettuce, not the burger.
Oh, the Burger Man's here.
Then I go back to pout in my room.
All right.
With just your meat.
Yeah, just my meat. Me and
Just
my meat.
Does anybody want to guess, like, find another person and guess that you're the real blank?
Fuck yeah, I do.
Okay. So tell me which god you would guess, and then roll a d100.
Oh. Oh. See, gods.
Actually, don't roll the 100 yet. Tell me which god.
Let's go with Golvier.
If you're not sure, like you forgot the list of gods and everything, go to the journal entries tab. It's the open book on the top right, and then there's lore, creatures, deities, gods, and the whole list is right there.
So Golvier, and you said D100?
No, don't roll the D100 yet. So Golvier, do you guess somebody who has a good costume or a bad costume?
Ooh, okay. Nelios is dumb, so he's gonna assume it's the best costume.
Okay, good costume. All right, roll D100.
Oh
Okay.
my god, cat.
Yeah, the person's like, "No, I'm not Golvier. I'm not even dressed as Golvier."
Eat this burger.
Thank you.
Let's see you later.
All right. Does anybody else want to try?
Yeah.
Okay, God, good costume, bad costume, and then roll.
Avalan, good costume.
Okay. Yeah. So Daphne, at some point, Yarrow comes up to you and guesses that you are Tavalan.
Oh, good job, Yarrow.
I knew it. What's my wish?
What's your wish?
Did you just ask her what your wish is?
I'm standing behind them eating the burger.
You
What's your wish?
You idiot!
You idiot! That's not Golvier.
I want 1,000,000 gold.
That's not Golvier, he says.
Well, I also want to guess.
Okay.
That's what you said to him?
Where's my
He said he
gold?
I'm not guessing
wished
what
for
Yarrow is,
gold.
though.
He said he wished for gold, and you said, I also want to guess. What?
Well, I can't grant his wish. It's just that the gods will grant his wish.
No,
Do you
but
have
just
any
did
gold?
not talk to him anymore?
Do you have any gold?
No, because he
He doesn't
knew
know
that I
it's
was.
you. You have a mask on.
Well, that's true.
Come on, Tavalan. How much gold do you have on you right now?
he wouldn't have wasted his one
So
guess of
committed.
the day if he'd known it was you.
Why not? Of course I'm
You're you.
Tavalan. But that's
Yes,
an
okay.
easy guess. That's
Where's
an
my
easy way to
gold?
get a wish.
What?
Anyway, where's my gold?
Yeah, where's my gold? You can give me how much you have on you now and give me the rest
You
later.
you gotta pray for it. When you're by yourself.
She's just going with it now.
And then
All right, make a deception check, Daphne.
Be really nice to Daphne forever.
wait, I gotta do it?
Yeah, make a deception check. You're pretending to be a god now.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah, so while she's talking, like her mask falls off. No,
Oh,
it's not even the mask falls off. Her bunny ears poke out from the top.
Yeah. No, the mask stays on, but my bunny ears definitely come out.
And Nelios, you notice her little bunny tail is wagging.
Because I'm nervous.
pretty good
I want to
costume.
just, I
Oh,
want to just
wow.
disappear in the crowd. Like
I thought you were a real owl.
he turns away for a second, and then I'm just gone.
I just thought that was a regular owl.
That's why I was making fun of Yarrow, not because.
he didn't know it was Daphne either.
Yeah.
Dude, you're talking to an owl.
It was a bunny.
God.
All right. So Teresa wants to go guess.
Yep.
Yeah. So what do? I just pick a random god.
Yeah, pick the
Doesn't
god
have to
you're
be
gonna
random.
guess. Tell me if it's gonna be a good costume or a bad costume you're guessing.
Okay, I'm gonna guess Julissa, and
Okay.
it's gonna be a bad costume.
All right. So real, like ugly dude pretending to be Jalissa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good
And I
idea.
roll a D100.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh man.
You get it?
No.
What the fuck?
Ah.
But that's really close to getting
100.
it.
I got a 3.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Um,
So what do I? Well, I mean, he's in a bad costume, so maybe I just thought he was something else.
No. I mean, it's. He's just like yes, it's me. I'm Jalissa. Whoopee. And you're immediately just like, oh,
Yeah.
out of
Okay.
here. You're gross. Why did I guess that?
My bunny ears sag a little, and I walk
Yeah.
away.
Yeah. Okay. Farouk?
I want to find Benveer in a bad costume.
Okay. Yeah, and not only are you wrong, but the guy's like he's not even cool about it.
He's just like, no.
He's just like, no, I'm not him. You stupid guess. Wasted your guess.
I don't even know what he looks like. Ah!
And do you guess, Cyrene? No, Cyrene doesn't guess. All right. That's Devotion Day. Okay. Why don't I have the date on there?
Today's the 8th.
Oh, shut up. This is. Oh, okay. The first of spring. It's Happy New Year. The first of spring is the Chill Festival. The Chill
Ooh.
Festival is Delvum's version of New Year's and Christmas put together. Gifts are exchanged. There is ice dancing. Each town or city has its own version of basically an Easter egg hunt, except that they hide something that is plentiful in that town or city for children to find. So what they hide really depends on where you are. The school has a party with an ice dancing competition, a scavenger hunt, and an informal ball, meaning it's everything you'd have at a ball without the fancy clothes. Does anybody want to do anything for Chill Festival, or do you want to move on?
Nelios doesn't want to do any of that.
Yeah.
What would we give in this area?
As
Is
a
it?
gift? Well, I
Yeah.
mean, for gifts, you can treat it like Christmas.
Nelios doesn't love the cold.
Daphne does.
Yeah, and it would be colder here than in Mycath. It'd be warmer in Mycath. But again, winter in Delvum isn't that bad. Snow only gets bad high up.
Yara would get a gift for everyone in the group of some kind. Something they'd like.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Daphne would too.
Don't think he'd be interested in ice skating though.
Okay.
Daphne would carve stuff for everybody.
Nelios would want to make
cool.
everyone a nice big pot of porridge.
Yeah, he would.
Porridge.
Yep. Keep you warm.
All right. Okay.
I have wood carver's tools, so I would carve little figurines for everybody.
Aw.
Mhm.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
Nice.
Nice. Okay. All right. All that out of the way.
Okay.
Let me look again here. All right. We come all the way to the 32nd of spring. School has continued on, and during all of this time, you have concentrated on your schooling.
Sweet.
As the end of your first year at the academy approaches, you are directed by Cassiani Morocos to the Octagon. Cassiani, again, is the professor of strength and dean of armory, Asimar fighter from Festus. She's strong, fit, and tall, with dark hair braided into a long, thick ponytail. She wears a red handkerchief tied around her forehead, a copper breastplate bearing the symbol of Parlios, and has a shield on her back and a long sword on her hip. You've got final exams in various classes, but this is your final exam in unit combat. You are going to face multiple rounds of enemies. If you ever hit 0 hit points, you're out for that round. However, once you hit 0 hit points twice, you're out for the rest of the exam. In between rounds, you can take a short rest, which means anyone who hit 0 hit points the first time in a round can use hit points to get their hit points back. Hit dice to get their hit points back. If at any point during a round your entire squad hits 0 hit points, the exam is over, regardless of how many times you've lost. You will pass as long as you complete the first 2 rounds. Beating 3 rounds is exceptional. The current record is 4 rounds. You are each given a healing potion, a greater healing potion, and a superior healing potion.
We add these to our inventory.
Add those to your inventory.
Oh, sorry.
A healing, a greater, and a superior. 1 each. During the exam, you cannot use any other consumables except for mundane ammunition and spell components. Meaning none of your other, grenades or whatever the hell else you got. I don't know. No consumables. Only those 3 potions and mundane ammunition. So, like, you can shoot arrows and stuff.
Is Silas allowed to come with?
Yes. He's gonna follow the twice knocked out rule though.
Okay,
You
I'm
said
gonna plan
normal.
on unmounting him.
Normal what?
Normal, greater, and superior.
Yes.
We're gonna do our fang over fang technique today.
Fang over fang. Nice. Let me see.
Oh, I should. Travis, you know that picture I sent you? I should send it to Joey
Picture.
of the sweater.
Oh yeah.
All right. You guys ready?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Your first opponent is a young white dragon. Roll initiative.
Mm.
Silas
of us?
rolling his own.
Yeah.
Yarrow.
Oh, sorry, what was that?
Roll initiative.
Oh. I was looking at my thing. Where the
That's
hell do we do
disgusting.
initiative
You're looking
again?
at your penis?
No,
talking like this?
my spells. I wanted to get rid of the hut, the tiny hut for this. So
Yeah, I was just camping out in the corner.
how the hell do you roll initiative again? I can never fucking
Go
remember.
to hit the fist and then just click the dice next to Yarrow.
There it is. Thank you.
You can still spend time figuring that out because I think you did really bad on your initiative. Yeah, you're last.
Good
You
luck.
did that on purpose. All right, Cyrene.
Okay.
You react first to the appearance of a young white dragon in front of you.
Mm.
That's water right there. You just ran through the water.
Oh. Well, is it shallow water?
No, it's not.
Well then,
I'll
damn,
just
did I
say you ran-
drown?
We'll say you ran around it.
Did you
Wait,
dash
drown?
too?
Yeah, she dashed.
Okay, well, let's fucking slippity slash.
Slippity slash. Okay, yep, that is a hit. You can do sneak attack if you want. Another 12 damage. Why didn't that? Nothing is appearing for me to take the health off. That's weird. Okay. All right, that is your turn. Unless you have some movement left you want to use.
I can move a little bit more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Baruch.
I will go. Yeah.
If you'll notice too, the arena is set up slightly different from last time.
Were there being water last time today?
There was
River,
actually a
right?
river down the middle with a bridge,
Mm.
and there was a bunch of little pillars instead of these big thick ones.
I cast inflict wounds from far away to that guy.
Okay, so that uses sorcery points, right?
Yeah.
16 damage. Okay.
That's it.
All right. Dragon's turn. Oh, let's see here. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Yep. He is going to hop over to. Oh, it's not. Oops. To there. And he's going to unleash a blast of cold breath that's going to hit everyone except Cyrene. I need Constitution saving throws. Let's see here.
Oh.
17, 24, 20. The DC was 15, so everyone passed.
Ooh.
Wow.
So you're all going to take half damage.
Jesus.
It was 48, so everyone's going to take 24 points of cold damage. I guess I could have put it out and then you could have saved after.
Oh, how did I do that?
I don't know. Good thing Baruch saved or he'd be unconscious already.
Yeah, holy shit.
All right. Silas is up. This is your first year unit combat final exam. It's not supposed to be easy.
So, are you controlling Silas then? That's what we discussed. I have the sheet up, so if you want me to just do it, I'm sure he's just going to go attack. So.
I think it was that you can give him commands, and then it's an animal handling check. Isn't that what we said?
Yeah, you're right.
But I think you have advantage, and the DC is only 10, something like that.
What would he do otherwise?
He would just attack it, so that's fine. You can just move up and attack then. That's what he would do.
Okay, you just go directly for it then.
Yeah. You can wait until there's something else going on to have to roll or whatever.
Multi-attack means he can bite and claw.
10 is a miss.
Claw.
7 is a miss.
Hey.
Yeah, he just rolled really bad.
Oh, does he have advantage?
Yes. 21 hits. 8 does not. And then the strength save. Can you read off what it says?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't look at that. If you could delete that. Okay, you did. Let's see. Bites. If the target is a creature, it must decide on a strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
It just says if it's a creature.
If the target is a creature.
Okay.
I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
You'd think it would have given You'd think it. Well, creature is like everything. But you'd think it would have given a size requirement for that. Okay. Well, it got a 24, so it's fine.
Yeah.
All right, Nelios, you're up.
Okay. So now I got this water in front of me. And I can't move through Silas's space.
Yes, you can. It's just difficult terrain.
Oh.
You can't move through enemy spaces.
15. So I have 15 left. How far can I move?
You can get right there. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. I will.
You would still have advantage because of Cyrene.
I'll two-hand my maker. So I do attack first.
Oh shit!
Damn.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Wow.
Critical damage.
Oh shit!
So what do I do for the crit?
Roll the damage again.
Did it again?
Yeah, and we'll just subtract 5. So that would be an 11. So 27 total.
Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
And we'll do a Divine Smite on top of that.
Yeah. Might
That
as
gets
well.
a crit too, right?
It does.
Might as well.
We'll go level 2.
Yep. And so now you can roll crit. You can click to roll crit damage. It's the plus sign on the left.
Plus sign.
I guess you could have just done that on the other thing, huh?
Jesus.
So 30. Holy shit!
Extra 30 on top of the 27.
Whoa! Holy crap! This thing's looking rough.
Okay, now for my second attack.
You hit it with a nuke. Oh my god.
Crazy.
The 19 hits.
Okay.
That's insane.
More 15 more damage.
Jeez.
And
Hachi Machi.
You gonna
I
kill him
will-
before I even get a turn?
I forget. Is there in between rounds you said you can use hit dice?
Yep.
Okay. Then I will stop there.
Okay. Daphne especially, I'll point out that because in between rounds you can take a short rest, you're gonna get your short rest stuff back So I think
Oh,
it's
yeah.
important for you to look through your character sheet and see what you get back after a short rest, because that means you might as well blow it. You might as well use stuff. For example, I think you get your action surge back. Yeah, you get them back every short rest. You get your action surges. Short.
Is that the only thing?
That's why I'm saying look through your stuff. Like you get your second wind back. In
Oh,
between.
where does it say that?
If you click on second wind, it says
Oh,
once
okay.
per
So
short.
that's
It
you.
literally says once per short rest.
Okay.
I don't know how to click or read. What do I do?
Bonus action to regain. Oh, that's the hit points. Okay. I will be putting my mask down and
Oh
growing
shit!
large.
She takes it off. Oh,
What?
down is when you put it on.
Or up. I
He
put
always
my.
puts it backwards.
I always imagine that I'm like slowly covering my face, like top to bottom. But I guess it is
Right.
coming from the bottom because it's around my neck.
Every morning,
I slap the mask onto my face and I grow very large.
every morning I get up and put my toothbrush away.
All right, so I'm a big bunny.
That's true.
Excuse me. All right, and then I will try to attack him with my sun sword.
Sorry, I was transforming you.
All right, well, not on top of Nelios. Okay. Oh, was I supposed to have advantage on
You
that
do
or no?
not. You're not
Okay.
flanking him.
Okay.
28 for 8 damage. Okay.
And then I'm also going to use my fire rune.
Okay. Does he take the damage? Let's see. The target takes the damage. Okay. And then has to make a strength save. Succeeded. So he took the damage, but the shackles did not hold him.
Okay. But since I hit him, I also get the giant's might. What did we say that was? A 2d6? Right? Or is it 1d6?
1d6.
1d6.
Okay.
So strong.
Okay.
Okay, and now I'm going to hit him again with my sword.
All right. How do you kill the dragon?
I killed him?
Wow.
I stab him right.
Your first attack left him literally with 1 hit point.
Oh.
Wow.
You rolled that. I was like, oh, d6. Okay. You rolled a 1. I was like,
I was gonna get a great grade on this fight.
Yarrow.
he lost half
team.
his health and did nothing. He's still picking his spells.
He reacted so slow.
All right.
Oh wait,
Rustic
what's going
killed
on?
it.
The dragon is dead. Round 1 is over.
He played one note on his song, and he was dead.
All right. Put yourselves
Sweet.
back on the left side.
Done.
And you guys can do your short rest.
Okay. Short rest.
I'll be right back.
Does Silas get any?
He
good
does.
dice?
I have to look up what it was. Which
Okay.
really should just add like a feature for him. But let me see here. Where do I look for this? Hit level up stuff and everything for him. I probably have that under.
Back.
Thank you, Kristen.
What?
Nothing.
Here we go. Found it.
Hmm.
He is currently level 2, so he has 2 hit dice.
Okay.
And they are D10s.
Is it a plus anything?
Plus his Constitution.
So plus 2. He gets 4. Go. 7.
Just what I'll do. Just quick.
Okay.
There. I'll tidy that up later, but I just added a thing that noted he has 2d10.
Okay.
All right, everybody did their short rest. All right. The next thing that happens is that a robot, it's like a ball with a bunch of legs. The legs are basically all swords. Ears.
Hmm.
And I'll highlight everybody again. And we can roll initiative. Oh, it rolled bad. Okay. Who's up? Cyrene again. Um, 11 is a miss.
Ooh. Well, then I can't do any other attack, right? And I can't.
Why not?
I didn't. I used some dash, so I can't do my offhand, right?
Your offhand, remember, it doesn't take a bonus action anymore.
Oh my gosh.
To make your offhand attack, all you have to do is make your regular attack. As long as you do that, you can do the offhand.
Okay. Oh my god.
Okay. But you get your sneak attack, even though it only did 1 damage. Okay. You have any movement left?
I do. Okay.
You
Good.
know, the funny thing about your turn last time, Cyrene, because the dragon moved and ended up next to you, you ended up giving like everybody advantage on their attacks. So you were actually huge in
Yeah.
that fight, and you also managed to dodge the cone of cold because you
Yeah.
had gone first.
Yeah.
I can't fit.
You're good right there. You
Really?
can hit him from there. Yeah. Your corners are
Well, I
touching.
am quite large, so I have
Oh
a
wait.
reach.
Are you big?
I'm still big, aren't I?
How long does it last?
Oh yeah.
I
I
don't
guess
know.
you could just use it again.
I can use it again, but
How many times can you use it?
it lasts for 1 minute.
Okay, well, you took a short rest, so that was an hour.
Oh, okay.
But I'm wondering how many times can you use that in a day?
Well, I have it 3. I have 3 uses. And I didn't get it back when I short rested, so I have 2
Okay,
left.
you get it. You get it long rest. So are you using it again?
How many rounds are we doing?
Many as we can get through, right?
Yeah, you go until you're done.
All right, I'm gonna not use it.
Okay.
Just getting cocky.
I'm not getting cocky. I just, I gotta see how I do with this creature first. You know what I mean? All right, I'm gonna get him with the sun sword. Nice. I assume that hits him.
Yep.
28 to
That's
hit.
radiant damage?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
That reminds me. Cyrene, what weapon did you use to stab him?
I used my short sword.
Okay. Non-magical, so he only takes half damage. So your sneak attack only did 5 instead of 10.
Okay.
Yeah, 14 damage. Okay.
We need to get you a magical weapon.
Hmm.
That's it.
Okay.
Yay. Can get there. That's two-handed mind maker.
Uh, 17 is a miss.
Double miss.
Yep.
It's unfortunate. I will bonus action. No, I won't. No, okay. I'm just gonna pull out my shield. In my turn there.
Okay.
So can Silas get around him at all? Like, I can't stay on the water, right?
Nope.
But I also can't fit through here.
Nope.
Okay, so he can't get anywhere. What about over this way? Like, is this a spot he can get through?
I'd say he could.
Okay, so he'll head over that way then. And you can fit through this little spot here too, I'm assuming, if you're allowing him to go that way.
Yep.
There, 35, 40, 50. And then I guess he will dash.
Use the ranged attack, Silas.
Just get behind him. That's all he can do.
Okay. He is going to go at Daphne twice with an arm blade.
Nelios will Sentinel.
Okay.
My
So
God.
21 for 24 damage. That hits him. And does a 19 hit?
Can I use cutting words? If that's gonna hit.
That would hit, yeah.
Yeah, I want to use it.
Okay.
Is he immune to being charmed?
Before I answer, are you using it?
Yes.
He
I
is
guess
immune to
I'm
being
using-
charmed.
Alright, then doesn't matter.
Because he is a robot.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, Daphne is still up. Oh, she got fucked up.
Yeah, I did.
And then let's see, what's the speed? Really fast. The robot is going to roll forward, jump over the water.
And Silas opportunity attack.
Yep.
What would it be? Claw or bite?
It's up to you.
Oh. Guess bite then.
Okay. He has disadvantage.
Oh.
16 does not hit.
I also have
Question.
opportunity attack them.
Yep.
Nice. What do I do? Just stabby stab?
Yep. You have disadvantage.
Minus.
Oh. Damn it.
16 is a miss. All right. Yarrow, since you start close to this thing, you are going to take 4 slashing damage.
Wait, is that guy's turn over?
Mm-hmm.
I wanted you battle command.
Okay, so you're using your reaction
Uh-huh.
to
Did she
order
use
an
her
ally to make.
reaction?
Yeah,
To
Oh, yeah.
you already
opportunity
used
attack?
your reaction.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Your opportunity attack was a reaction.
Okay, can you give me that back then?
I think you can.
How? Do I just click it?
You
Where
can
is it?
edit, if you click like the edit thing on your to the right of your stuff, you can usually change the number of uses you have.
Oh, I actually don't. It doesn't have any uses.
You're good.
You can use this ability a number of times each day equal to your proficiency bonus. So 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just
So,
remember
hold
you
on,
still have 3.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on. Limited uses. 3 of 3 per long rest. There. Now it has use. Uses.
Thank
Sorry.
you.
All right, Yarrow.
All right.
Yarrow's gotten fucked up a bunch of times and hasn't gotten to take a turn yet.
Yeah, Yara's not very happy about all this. I'm gonna move around him, staying within range. Can I move through his space since I'm small and it looks like he's pretty large?
You're small and he's large, so yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna move through his space.
Rolling past all the blades.
Yeah, very dexterous.
We'll say that's why you take the 4 damage. You're like sliding underneath. Ow! Ow! Ow!
Boy. Want to attack him? 15.
Man, he's had 20 minutes to think about what to do on his first turn, and he can't even figure out where he wants to
I
fucking
don't know.
move.
Don't know what I want to do now. Yeah, I'm gonna attack him.
Miss.
And it's a miss. Great.
Damn it. This guy's gonna kill all of us.
You might.
Right.
That's why 2 is a passing
Bonus.
grade.
Yeah.
Bonus
Fair fail.
action. I'm going to healing word level 2 on Daphne.
Okay.
Really nice of you.
That's nice of you.
11. I'm gonna just move. I'm gonna take the attack if he hits me. And does he have any ability to stop me, or can I just move and then see what he does?
I'll let you know when you
Oh, okay.
let go of your
All right.
mouse button.
Okay.
He stops you.
You take 19 damage.
Oh, damn.
That was worth it.
I keep moving. Oh, or is that it? No, that's it.
Baruch.
Actually,
Wait a second.
Wait.
no,
Hold
never
on.
mind. No,
Hold
I'm
on.
done.
No, he's gonna move back.
No, I'm done.
That
I was
didn't
thinking.
happen.
I was thinking I could use that reaction again. I'm like, oh, never mind. He's immune. Doesn't do anything.
he uses it again. Damn it. Baruch,
That
at
was
the
just a
start,
fluke.
you
Funny.
take 5 slashing at the start of your turn.
All right, I'm gonna get very angry and
Oh, no.
inflict wounds upon him at a super high
Smoking
level.
out.
Okay.
Finally
Don't
cast.
miss.
I rolled it. Let's do it again. So,
There it is. He missed.
Mm-hmm.
can I use my advantage? I use the party inspiration.
Go ahead. Uses the party inspiration.
Nice.
What kind of damage is that?
Necrotic?
Do you think necrotic hurts a robot?
Absolutely.
It does.
Ooh. That was close.
I know robots.
Hickeys.
I know robots. They die.
I will use a potion of healing on myself.
Okay. Yep, remember, you've got the 3 that were given to you, but those are the only 3 you can use.
Mm-hmm.
You can't use other potions that you already had?
Nope.
Gotcha.
The rule for this is that, as far as consumables go, you can only use what you've been given for this exam.
Here.
You know you can fly, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Making sure.
You know you can kill robots, right?
I'm gonna try. I missed both my attacks.
So you moved 1 spot and you're going to stop there?
Yeah. You can end your own turn.
Cyrene.
That's interesting.
You can?
Yeah, there's an end turn button at the bottom of the initiative thing.
Oh.
Yeah, it's always been there.
Has it? Has anyone else noticed that?
I never
No.
have.
Is it only there when your turn is up? Must be.
Must be when it's your turn.
I mean,
Smishy, do you see it?
I see it. I've never
Wow.
noticed it before, though.
that's why when it gets to the end of your guys' turn, I'm like, so are you done?
Oh. No one's ever told us.
Man, I don't know what you guys know or you don't know. There's a lot to Foundry that's awesome. It's a learning experience for all of
happening?
us.
How do I get rid of these?
What are you doing? It's not even your turn. Why are you building
Case in
fucking
point.
Legos over there?
I don't know how to get rid of it.
You're building fucking Legos.
I'm just trying to
Um,
measure. There we go.
Would I be able to use my crown of blasting? Would that be
You can,
better?
but it's a ranged attack, so you shouldn't run up to it if you're going to do that.
Okay.
I think that's once per day too.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just stab him.
The nice thing is, from right there, you have advantage. That pays off. Okay, he takes 3 damage from that, and then you're going to sneak attack. Okay, he'll take 6 from that, and that hits him too. More damage than anybody else is doing.
I'm gonna say the only person that can hit him is the person that can't actually hurt him.
No, I can't hurt him either, but I don't hit him either.
That's
So
true.
both.
If only you knew magic.
Yeah.
I was
Good
hoping
job,
we were fighting
Smashy.
a swarm or something. It's all these one target, non humanoid things we're fighting.
Well, you're gonna fail the test now. Are you happy? Just kidding.
Do we get expelled if we fail?
I think
It's
so.
funny that like all of your schooling has been about hunting down monsters, and he thinks you're going to fight either swarms or humanoids. Okay. You have advantage, so change your 12 to an advantage roll. Okay. That hits, and he takes 12, and he takes 9. Okay.
Ooh, accent surge.
Here we go, boys.
Ooh.
Credit,
There
13
we go.
damage.
Oh, wait. Nice.
Yep, and you hit with that too. Bang, 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 bang.
Lightsaber.
Good job.
Oh, hold on though.
Still alive,
Yeah, hold
but
on.
that was a really painful turn for him.
I'm gonna use a bonus action. to do
Bonus.
this. Bonus.
Second wind recovers 15 hit points.
Nice.
Whew. And then I am going to rabbit hop away.
Nice.
Holy
You moved too far.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Wait, was that
Lady.
10?
Isn't your second wind a bonus action though?
Oh, yep.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Once per
Oh,
short
you can't
rest, you
rabbit
can
hop. You
bonus
can't
action to
rabbit hop
regain.
then.
Damn
Rabbit
it.
hop. As a bonus action, you can jump 15 feet.
Did you have movement left though? I mean, you're moving all over the screen. I can't tell. 5, 10.
I moved 30 feet, so I have
Okay.
10 feet
He already
left.
used his reaction to attack Yarrow, so you can just move 10 feet away. That's 15 feet.
It's so
Oh,
colorful.
Yara's so good.
How do I get the rabbit?
How do you get
What?
rid of what?
I said, how do I put the rabbit hop back? It won't let me.
I'm moving on to Nelios' turn.
Okay.
What do you mean? It won't let me put it back.
Putting my shield away. I'm going at
Hit
this
the
thing.
edit button, Teresa,
Yeah, and then what?
and then go to details. And it says 2 of 3. Change that to 3 of 3. Okay. 27 hits. Okay. It did how much fire damage? 5? Okay, so he only takes 2 from fire. So that's 12 damage he takes. Not 15. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He's immune to fire.
10
So-
damage.
Yeah, so it's not doing the fire damage. Yep. Immune to fire, so it's a good thing you didn't use the Crown of Blasting, Smashy.
Very good.
And the second attack is also a hit. And you only did one fire there, so he takes 13.
And I will use a Divine Smite level 1.
Okay.
9 more damage.
9 more damage. Okay. He's looking real rough, guys.
And that is his turn.
Okay. Silas.
Mm. Can I get through here
Where?
between the arrow and the water?
Yarrow's an ally. That's it.
Yarrow's small too.
Oh, that's right.
Right.
Okay. So I don't have advantage. Or I do with Brick there.
You do.
I do. Okay. Okay. Miss. Miss.
I mean, if any of your attacks are gonna be really bad, let them be Silas's.
Yeah.
You just rolled 7, 2, 6, 3. Like, what do you want from me?
He already uses reactions, so
Yep.
oh wait. Is that only movement?
You use 40 feet.
He has 50 feet of movement. Isn't it yellow when it's, or is it saying yellow? Why is it yellow?
Saying you don't have enough because that moving that far is 15 feet for him. But
Oh,
just do it. It's
so I can
fine.
move-
Just do it. It's fine.
I can move on Yarrow's spot.
Yeah, I guess that's okay. All right.
Straddling Yarrow.
Hiding under the fur.
On his turn. Yeah, that's worth it. He expels a spray of jagged metal at Nelios, Daphne, and Cyrene. I need
Damn.
each of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Can I use my bracelet to have advantage?
I don't remember what the bracelet does.
There's a bracelet stakes machine.
It says these bracelets are than tight bands of black leather. They have 3 charges, all of which are replenished after a long rest. You may use 1 charge to grant yourself advantage on any dexterity, ability check, or saving throw.
Yeah, then yes, you don't have to ask me.
Okay. I just hadn't used it before, so.
Yeah.
Dexterity.
Saving throw.
When I have items like that, I do try to make the language so that you don't need to ask me. Yeah, the DC was 15.
Fucking shit!
Wow. That sucks.
Arr.
Oh my god, that's the unluckiest thing. All right. Oh, I did it again. So Daphne's the only one that succeeded.
Yep.
Did I roll crap? Yeah, I did. 1, 6, 2, 3, 1, 2.
We'll take 15.
Jeez. Daphne takes 7. Yeah. That was real crap. Jeez. Trying to figure what he would do. Yep, he's gonna try to zigzag around.
Oops.
Yeah, he does. So Nelios and Baruch, if you want to take opportunity attacks, you can.
Fuck yeah.
It's gonna be straight up because you have
Just
advantage and
straight up.
also disadvantage. 24 hits and kills it.
Yay!
Woo!
Yeah.
Yay. Wait, so did he have 1 damage? Or 1 health? Oh, I didn't roll regular attack. I rolled I see.
What?
Good job,
It should
guys.
have been my versatile damage, not that.
Oh, well, 9 was enough to kill it. So.
Okay, so it would have been 15.
Oh, wouldn't have. It would have been a 11. He's immune to fire.
Oh. I see.
All right, 2 rounds down. You guys can.
Passed.
Yeah, you passed. So you guys can take a short rest.
Huzzah.
Hooray.
We're all winners.
We did it.
You
So
gotta be kidding me.
three. Remember, 3 is exceptional. Nobody's actually gone down yet, but I assume you're starting to run out of hit dice. And
just-
Yeah.
my
Can
last
we
one.
drink potions during this instead?
you can only drink the potions you were given.
Yes.
yes.
But we,
You can use spell slots during this if you want.
drink
I don't get back
potions.
spell slots and short
Get
rests,
up there.
right?
No. None of you do. The only one who can get a spell slot back on a short rest is there are some clerics that can do it and wizards. Nobody else gets spell slots back on short rests.
No, puppy, go away.
A greater potion if you 4d4 plus 4.
Barnaby's trying to talk to everybody.
Oh, hello.
He's just
Meow.
walking around meowing.
Rory, there's nothing
Our cats
like
have been just obsessing over our dogs today.
Really?
Just rubbing their faces all over their faces.
Screaming.
cute, at least.
Every time the dogs lay down, a cat's over there rubbing their face on them.
Dog's like trying to get away.
Yeah.
Barnaby would never do that to a dog.
Would
Bucky just laid right
never.
next to Leo.
He literally squished him.
Aw. He laid right on top of him on the futon.
On top of who?
Leo.
Wait, who laid on? Someone laid on Leo?
Bucky laid like right on top of Leo.
Aw.
Basically right next to him.
The other day, Leo laid on top of Bucky's paws. It was really cute.
Yeah.
Aw.
He laid on his butt the other day. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody ready?
I don't think he knew it was his butt. It was under a blanket, but
I'm ready.
ready.
All right.
I think he knew it was his butt.
Round 3. If you succeed here, it's considered exceptional.
Come on, ladies.
We're gonna do
Giant
it.
ape
Oh
and
no.
a lion drake.
Oh no.
Lion drake is basically a lion dragon,
I'll take the ape. You guys take the dragon.
and the giant ape is a fucking huge ape. He's
Bigger than
like,
Silas.
yeah, he's like 15 feet tall.
Oh yeah. That's large.
He's a big son of a bitch.
Some would say giant.
Some would
Stop
say
it.
he's bigger than giant.
Wow. I
Travis,
wouldn't, but
I would.
what's Smashy?
can you look at me, please?
What is happening over there?
And fight.
She has Link on her, and she's trying to take a picture of him with her, and he just keeps trying to rub his face on her phone.
Bum, 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 bum,
But
bum,
he can't take the picture.
bum, 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 bum,
Oh my god.
bum,
Um,
bum, bum, bum,
What's up, Teresa?
I don't want to go after the dragon.
You were going before the dragon.
So there.
Perfect. You got your wish.
That's what.
She meant that she didn't want to attack it, guys. She didn't
I
want to
wanna
go
go
after
Oh, you don't
the
want to go
dragon.
after him. Okay. Then go for the ape, you idiot.
She didn't want to go ape.
I don't want to go for the ape. I'm going to kill this wolf.
Kill this wolf.
Good idea.
Okay, I turn into a giant. Make me large.
Okay.
There's no space over here. Oh, Devaney! Ah!
Wife, I'm in the mood. Make me large.
Am I next to him? Does this count?
Am I?
Am I next to him? Yes, you are.
Yes.
Just checking.
Aww.
What?
Teresa, what did you send me?
The picture of the guy wearing the sweater with Rock Lee
Oh.
on it?
Yeah, okay.
Isn't that cool?
I guess.
I think it was pretty cool.
I mean,
True.
you're calling a guy
Oh, I
cool
saw
who's
pictures.
wearing
Will you take a
Crocs
picture of this?
with a pin of Naruto in the Crocs. So,
I think that's cool. So did I give him damage?
Aw.
Yes, the giant ape is very easy to hit. He's a big ape.
Add 5 to that because I'm large.
Okay. Oh, you bitch!
He talks.
Okay, he takes 14.
All right, I also am going to invoke my fire rune.
Yeah, I'm sure this giant ape will fail the strength save. He did!
Oh my god!
Take that,
Wow!
you dumb ape.
You had to say it.
Okay,
So what do
so
I do now?
the ape is restrained. Target repeats the saving throw at the end of its turn. Okay.
Okay, I did it.
Restrained. All right.
Does that mean I can back away? He won't hurt me?
Restrained means he can't move. His attacks have disadvantage.
No, because I'm kind of blocking everyone. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to try to move away.
Okay, he will try to attack you.
Yeah, you know what? Never mind. I'm just going to stay here.
Okay, then he doesn't try to attack you.
Ooh, close one.
All right,
Okay.
I'm done.
Lion Drake.
Let me guess. He tries to attack me.
Way to call him out so that he doesn't want to attack you now. Smart. Now he'll feel bad if he goes for you.
Joey never feels bad.
Ooh,
He's
nice. That'll
actually
definitely get him not to now.
yeah. He's going to release a bone-chilling roar. I need everyone to make all of you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Is this a spell?
No, he roared.
Wisdom save.
I need Silas too.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's 4.
Wisdom saving throw?
You didn't even do Nelios.
I know. Smashy was telling me to look at something.
Can you not throw me under the bus? God.
Okay, so the DC
I think he
was
Everyone
really
passed?
failed
14.
that save in
So
reality. But
Silas, Yarrow, and Cyrene all failed. You are frightened.
I am frightened. Some might say I was born frightened.
Uh-huh.
I would.
And while let's see, Silas and Yarrow failed really bad. Hold on, I gotta. And they failed so bad that while they are fighting in this way, they are also
Also, what? I missed that.
paralyzed with fear.
Oh.
Oh no.
Cyrene didn't
Yeet.
fail by enough for that to happen to her. And the Drake is going to move there on Barrich.
Barrett. Shit, I got nothing for unfearing paralyzing people. So good luck.
Unfearing.
Wasn't that funny?
I thought it was.
I'll go over and can I stop in the space and cast a spell, or do I have to keep moving?
You can stop there and cast a spell. You just can't end your turn there.
Okay. I'll inflict wounds on the giant ape.
That's difficult terrain, though, so you've only got 5 feet left.
Yeah.
Moving through his space.
You know you can fly, right?
Yeah.
What are you casting
Okay,
on the ape?
make sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Inflict wounds.
Are you? Do you want to start your movement over? Is that what you're trying to do here?
Yes.
Okay, hold on.
A little bit.
There. I
All
reset
right,
the movement
let's.
history. How high up do you want to go?
I'm gonna go above the wolf.
Okay. So he's technically a cube. So you'd have to go up 10. So right click your token, and then above the target, there's a 0. Change that to a 10.
Whoops. I didn't. What the hell?
So now you're 10
what?
feet in the air. See, everybody see the plus 10
Yes.
above his head?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So you can all control your height now with that. You're 10 feet up, and then
What level did that accidentally cast it at?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay. I.
3d10, so it must be level 1, right?
Yeah, Miss Level 1. Okay. So let's ignore that. Recast it
Why
with
are we-
advantage. I didn't mean to roll that. I hit enter after the 10 feet of height, and it just cast the spell because I had it open.
Okay. I guess I just don't know what you're doing. So go ahead.
All right. Go up 10 feet. Go over 15 feet.
Okay.
Cast inflict wounds level 2. Consume. And I get advantage because Jesus strained.
Yeah.
Still fight it out.
Yeah, that hits. He takes 16 damage. So you went up the spell slot to do 3 more damage.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Cyrene, you are frightened, and that means that you cannot move closer to the lion drake. And while you can see the lion drake, you have disadvantage on your attack and ability checks.
Okay. Is there something I can roll to become unfrightened, or is it just
At
after?
the end of your turn.
Got it. Okay.
You can move toward the ape.
Well, damn, I know.
Sorry. Make sure you.
Remember, you can use
Yeah,
spacebar to
water.
set waypoints.
Thank you. So disadvantage, correct?
He's
can close-
restrained, so it's straight up. You would have advantage because he's restrained. You would have disadvantage because you're frightened. So it's just a regular roll.
Oh, okay.
A 9 does not hit, however.
Damn.
You got inspiration?
Everyone
do.
should. Everyone should have started with inspiration. I thought everybody already had it, but you all participated in like the holiday stuff and everything, so everybody should have started.
I do have inspiration.
So if you didn't, Teresa, you can have it now.
Okay, I have it now.
I don't think anybody's used it either. Baruch used the party inspiration. That's the only time it's come up.
I'll use my inspiration.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, but you do the 8 damage because it should have just been advantage. You rolled it again, but you didn't have to.
Oh.
Yeah, if you just hit the plus there,
Okay.
then that would have
And
been.
then are you sneak attacking?
Oui, oui.
Okay, so she pees on him.
Okay.
All right, offhand. Ryan. Wow, 6. Okay.
Holy shit. You're jacked.
Doesn't
Oh,
look
I
like
am
him.
Cyrene.
Oh.
Okay, you gonna move anymore? Just remember, if you move away, if you don't pass your frightened thing, you may not be able to get back to the ape anymore. You can't move closer to the lion drake.
Oh, good point.
I'm not. I mean, but you might pass your save. So like, I'm just
I have
reminding you. I'm
faith.
not giving advice.
She has faith.
Okay.
Do it, Smash Me.
Wisdom
What
saving
am I
Save,
throw.
rolling?
save it.
What saving throw?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Wisdom. Oh fuck! I'm gonna fail
You're
this.
you're so wise. Yes,
She succeeded.
she's so
Nice.
wise.
She's like, I have faith. And then what was it? Wisdom? Oh, I'm gonna fail.
Yeah.
Minus 2. Uh oh.
Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Okay.
I take it back.
Giant ape is restrained. At the start of his turn, he takes 2d6 fire damage.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he
Thanks
does.
to somebody. Thanks to a big badass bunny.
You're gonna roll that damage.
Wait,
You
Gonna
said roll
see if he
2d6.
takes that damage.
sorry, I didn't know. I didn't know. I rolled it. What was it? A 1d6?
It's you're doing the
2d6.
damage. What do you mean you didn't know that you roll it?
2d6
Joey,
fire
stop
damage.
yelling.
Ape to take damage. All right, he is going to attack Daphne because you're in between, so he
Oh,
would have advantage. He's
no.
got disadvantage because he's restrained. He gets to make two.
Oh, he's so fucking strong.
He gets to try to fist you twice.
Oh no.
Fuck.
Natural one
Oh.
and a 28.
Holy.
That
Oh.
was
Oh, oh. All right, 23 damage. And he makes another strength save at the end of his turn. I can't believe he failed that.
I know.
You'd think he would have like proficiency in strength saves or something.
You think?
He failed again.
Wow.
Yeah, he
Wow.
did.
That's
Wow,
really
you're-
stupid. He's a giant ape. His strength is
Yeah.
23. You're
Yeah, but
telling
she's
me
a giant bunny.
no,
I'm
he's way
strong.
bigger than her.
Yeah, but she's like, you
But
know.
my shackles are strong, though.
Yeah,
You
your
know.
shackles are strong.
Mhm.
Hey, plus 6 is
Yarrow,
quite a bit. You rolled pretty low.
unfortunately, you are paralyzed.
Oh
Meaning
no.
you're incapacitated, so your turn is over. Make a wisdom saving throw.
If I want to use my inspiration, do I have to decide before I roll?
I don't know, man. I can never keep our rules straight.
Oh, that's
You,
right,
you
did
can
say
decide
that.
after. I don't care.
Alright, I will. I want to use it one way. If I fail,
One way or another. Okay.
I
Well, yeah,
assume
you
that's
failed.
failure.
Yep. That
Yeah.
passes. So
Okay,
you're no
that's it.
longer paralyzed or frightened, but your turn is over. Nelios.
Okay.
I gotta uncheck that too.
Moving through Daphne space is difficult terrain, so you can't move anymore this turn.
Is it advantage because he's restrained?
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Your divine smiting as fuck too.
Go ahead.
Damn it. 6 damage.
Hit.
Divine smiting again.
Okay. How many spells you got left?
1 level 1, 1 level 2.
Okay. I don't know if Yarrow's used any spells yet.
I don't think he ever has.
Bonus action healing word. That's it.
Keeps starting off.
It's been gone at all.
He didn't get to go the first match. He went a little bit the second match.
I
but
went
didn't
one
really do
turn. I
anything.
went one turn the
Yeah.
second match, and then I've
this
been
match, he's
paralyzed.
paralyzed.
Okay, Silas's turn is over. He can make the wisdom
Oh.
save again.
Could I have bonus action with Nelios?
Yeah.
Think I'm gonna use spiritual weapon, and I'm gonna put it.
Oh. You're using one of your spell slots.
Yeah.
Did I end up making one for you?
I think you made a mini Nelios last time.
Yeah, did I never actually make thing? Huh.
I want it to be a miniature Dalga.
All right. Trying to figure out what to put out. I don't freaking know. Here, this is what
Just-
we'll do.
Let's do a mini Nelios again.
It's just it feels like a lot of work.
Okay, do what's the easiest then.
I really oughta. I just forgot to make.
Yeah, because I don't really use it all that often.
There.
Second time.
Where do you want it?
I mean, I guess here is fine.
He says here is fine, then moves it 4 times.
Well, because it's fucking in the or the thing won't fucking do the thing. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
It's what pisses me off. Okay. So 15.
15 what?
That's for attack.
Oh, that hits you.
5 damage.
Okay.
Okay, that's my turn.
Silas, wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
He succeeds.
Fuck yeah.
Man, I was hoping that would be more effective. Everyone saved out of it within 1 turn. All right, Daphne. I don't mean to keep fucking you up, Daphne, but you always, you're running up into battle, and what happens?
I keep
Ellie-
getting, I keep getting large. Like anytime you hit me with like 28 damage. Like
Yeah.
what do you
can
want?
I
I don't know. I've only
Can I
got
pull
hit
out my
like 3
shield?
times. What, Travis?
I want to know if I could have pulled out my shield after I attacked.
Sure.
Okay.
How many things do you want to do at the end of your goddamn turn?
Yeah, I did a lot of things, huh?
Also, I have one of those burgers.
Yeah.
It's 40 days old.
Yep.
Right, I'm going for the gorilla.
Okay. Advantage. He's restrained by your shackles.
Get any bonuses? Oh, you were doing it.
Hmm?
Nothing. Cool. You're
Let her
doing
take
great.
her turn.
No, I'm not done.
Teresa takes her turn the most efficient of anybody.
Um,
Well, actually, I have to say Ryan's been very efficient.
Yeah, Ryan's setting the record.
Does nothing. And then his turn's over.
He did have 1 turn. He spent 20 minutes trying to figure out where he was going to move.
Been making up for it ever since.
miss.
14 kills him.
Ooh, you're a badass.
Well, I got 1 hit left, so I'm gonna turn around and
Uh-huh.
try to get my last attack to the dragon.
Yep. I think that misses.
Did I do that
Yeah,
right?
that misses.
Okay.
You didn't
that
have
wasn't-
advantage anyway.
I shouldn't have advantage.
All right, and then for my bonus action, okay,
Done?
Good turn.
thanks.
Okay, he's going to attack you.
Wait. Oh no, yeah, no, I'm done. Sorry.
He's gonna attack you. Wait.
I missed.
You tried to convince him not to attack you.
Oh, that
Take
one hit.
7 damage.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh no, I think I'm dead.
I want to react to use my guardian emblem. Just cancel out the crit.
Okay, how much health did you have, Teresa?
I don't know.
Damn it.
You probably shouldn't take your health away when Travis is saying, "I want to react to."
I was already doing it.
Okay, well, I guess it doesn't matter then. There's no way to know.
Let's see.
Before, I'm trying to think. I
I think 19 still takes her out.
I think so too.
Because that would have been 26 damage between the two.
No, I think
Um,
I think it wouldn't matter.
So you still use your Guardian Emblem.
Okay.
You remove the crit, but she still goes down. So Daphne is out of the fight.
Good luck.
The Lion Drake is then going to fly up into the air 40 feet. And move to there. Rook.
I'm going to try to Earthbind it.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, I gotta. He fails. Yeah. Okay. 60 feet per round. Okay, so it would come right to the ground right now.
Well done, dude.
Nobody flies but me.
Love it.
That was a action.
Yeah, it's an action.
Yes. Good action. Good action.
Great
That's
action.
crazy. Yeah.
He can't save out of that later, right? You're just concentrating on it?
I am concentrating. It lasts for
1 minute.
1 minute.
Okay.
I'll fly
Put your
away.
concentration on.
Put the concentration on. Whoa, everything's big. I have to
Said you
keep
wanted
looking
it
at them.
bigger, so I made it huge. Okay?
Do I have to continue looking at them, or is it just when I cast the spell? Probably, right?
What?
If it does it matter? Like if I go behind a pillar or something, I can't see him. Is he able
No,
to
you're
take off again?
concentrating on it.
Okay, then I'm gonna go behind a pillar then.
Okay.
Good idea.
Enter.
That's a hit. Sneak attack, okay?
Damn.
And that's a crit. All right.
Job.
First blood on the Lion Drake. Good turn. Very efficient.
I will shatter.
Smash, he takes her turn in 5 seconds. Makes 3 attacks. Who's back? Ryan.
I'm
That
gonna
was funny.
shatter.
Okay,
Shatter him
shatter.
level
Okay.
2.
He fails and takes 10 damage.
10 damage. Since he's bound, I'm gonna move out of there. A little bit more. Okay.
I don't know what you mean by bound.
No, he's earthbound.
You can't fly.
Okay. And I will move up. And I will attack. Missed.
12 is a miss.
Okay, attack again.
20 hits.
Little damage.
Ooh.
The bonus action. How far can I move spiritual weapon?
I don't know.
20 feet, I think it is.
20 feet. Just short. see. Okay. So it's bonus action, and then I'm done.
Silas.
Hey, Silas will attack. So bite. He needs to do a strength save or be knocked prone.
Oh,
Cast. Claws.
okay.
And that is his turn.
Right. Okay, the lion drake is going to run
I will
around
attack.
Silas and go for Baruch.
I will opportunity.
It hits. Oh my god.
Wow.
One. I'm gonna use. What did I see? 14. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Maybe.
Actually, I'm just gonna take it. That's not very much damage, is it?
Oh.
Okay. Ouchies.
Con save would have to
Oh, it
be
didn't
what?
automatically make the con save? Fuck.
It asked me yes or no.
And you said no?
I didn't say anything yet. I said yes.
Alright.
That's pretty cool.
Miss?
Miss. 19. Shield. Now I'm going to use my thing to give me +8. 3 charges
Okay. So that misses?
until the start of my next turn. Yeah, I should have just used it at the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay. It's alright. It's alright.
Nice.
Okay. Well, that's his turn then.
Let's inflict wounds on him. Or no, I need concentration, don't I?
One shouldn't be concentration.
Yeah, I don't think it's concentration.
Correct. But you can't cast another spell.
Why not?
Why not?
You can cast a spell.
Just anything. You can cast anything that's not concentration.
Oh, you missed.
Oh, that's inspiration, that shit.
16 hits. Okay.
End of turn.
You did a lot of great stuff there, Chris. Proud of you. You can go through Silas's space.
I know.
if
I
you
was
want
just
to.
trying
Okay.
to figure out which way I wanted to go.
You have any more movement left?
Yes. Why
Not sure if
would
you wanted
this
to.
be? Oh yeah, that would be
Yep, advantage.
okay. Okie dokie.
Okay. You killed him.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sweet.
We're exceptional.
Yeah.
for
3
Daphne.
down.
Daphne fails, right?
Nope, she's part of the team.
I know. I'm just kidding.
It was a very funny joke.
Sorry.
Nelios.
Apologize.
All right.
I did so much damage.
Short rest. You've beaten 3. 4 is the record.
Do we have to revive Daphne, or what's
Yeah,
the
what do I do?
Do you have any
situation?
hit dice?
I do, but
Okay. Short rest.
He's back.
I use 3rd level cure wounds on Daphne.
Sure, you want to do that? I can just use my lay on hands.
Do you want to do that instead? No, because you're
Lay on hands is usually only good for reviving people. We can't do that in this mode, right? So
I still have potion, or yeah, my healing potions I can use.
what do you think, Brian? Do you want to save your spells, or do you think it's better?
they haven't been very useful. They're all pack things.
It's
That's a
healing
problem.
word or healing
Cure wounds.
cure wounds. Cure wounds is
Cure wounds would
gotta
be
be
3d8 plus modifier. 3d8.
okay.
I
I'll
think
leave
it's
it to
worth.
you. If
I
you
think
think
it's worth it.
okay,
I haven't
for
used
it.
any 3rd level spells, so I still have one more. So
If I want to use my healing potion, do I just click on the dice next to the name?
20,
Ooh,
25. That was a good roll.
that is a good roll. Thank you. Feel so full of life now.
He said yes, Manchi, if you didn't hear him.
I can use my healing potion now.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna use the little one.
I mean, it's a short rest. You're talking about drinking a potion. Like, got an hour.
Do we
I don't know.
Do we get to keep them if we don't use them during this fight?
No.
Ooh, I'm almost at full health. Thanks, Yarrow.
You're welcome. They haven't been very useful.
That was very useful.
You guys ready?
Yes,
Mhm.
sir.
Can we
Use-
can we use other things while we're just sitting here for an hour? Like if I have a pearl of power that lets him get a spell slot back, can I just use it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, I think I could do something like that too.
Nice.
Harness divine power.
Am I allowed to poop during this short rest?
No, hold it.
I can regain 1 spell slot, no higher than level 2.
Okay, so you're using a channel divinity for that.
Yes, I'm using channel divinity.
Okay.
So I'm taking the level 2 slot back.
You guys ready?
Yep. Good.
Okay. We've got a Vrock and a Fizzlaskia, which is a tall undead creature.
Ooh,
Ooh.
it looks
Okay.
scary.
It's the first thing of Varrock.
Vrock. Vrock.
Do you know what that is?
Make an intelligence check. You don't know what it is.
I want to do an intelligence check. Oh, damn.
You don't know what it is either. Okay. Daphne is up again.
I don't know what he is. That's all right.
Look at the
Gonna-
picture. I don't know.
Well, he looks like he's got laser eyes.
Maybe.
Laser eyes. You picked that up from that picture?
That's the
Size
first thing.
His eyes are purple. They look like they might be lasers.
No,
Oh,
that's
that
not the
guy.
rock. That's the giant. That's the Falaskia.
Oh.
The big undead creature, yeah. The one I said what it was.
You trying to say something?
I said,
Wish.
just go.
I'm trying to decide what I want to do. All right, I'm just gonna rush forward to this undead guy.
That would have been crazy if you did something different than that.
I know.
Is that hit?
Did I get him?
Yeah.
Did she do other damage?
What does that mean?
Oh,
It
because
says
this
use other
radiant.
damage against undead targets.
Yeah, he's undead.
So what do I do?
Use
Roll
your
the
other damage.
Sorry,
I forget how to do that.
Versatile, maybe?
I've played a lot of different creatures tonight, and I'm trying to read their things. So you guys need to figure out your own abilities.
Versatile damage?
I was just trying to help her.
That's radiant, probably.
By asking me,
Does
though.
extra
I
damage or
told you
something.
it was undead already.
Joey.
What?
Okay. Well,
She doesn't know how to play, Joe. Help her.
I think it's versatile damage.
What's the worst thing that happens if you press it and it's wrong? The same damage.
Aha, but the second one's better.
Yep. Okay.
And hold, please. I think I also am going to do the fire rune again. 'Cause even if he's undead, he can still burn, can't he?
Maybe.
Sure. Is that your last one? Your last rune?
My last rune, they come back every short rest.
Your runes do?
Yeah?
You can't do so again until you finish a short or a long rest.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought the
I
runes
mean,
were
I haven't
long
been
rest.
doing it. They keep coming back.
Yeah, I guess Giant's Might must be what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, Giant's
Okay.
Might. I only have one left.
Let me see here.
No way this guy's that strong, right? Just a huge man.
I'm just reading his abilities. Interesting.
Damn. You passed Teresa.
Stupid. Falaskia. So now what? Did he
Well,
take the damage of fire?
yeah.
Okay.
So now what?
I'm rabbit hopping away.
That was far.
Oh, how far can I rabbit hop?
15 feet.
That's such a simple ability. She always gets it wrong.
I moved 30 feet to get to him.
Move yourself.
15 feet would have been here, and then 30, 35. Okay, right here.
Oh, okay. You're using the rest of your movement.
Yeah, I still had movement. I moved 30 to get to him, so then still had
I
10
see.
left.
Okay.
Way to be the movement police, Travis.
Just making sure everything's, good. Oh no.
Travis, I know she's a cheater, okay?
Sorry.
Oops. Well, I thought that would give me a cone. I'll just measure it.
Oh no.
Can't
look
hit
fun.
Yarrow. And I gotta choose either Baruch or Daphne. I'm gonna go Baruch. So Baruch, Nelios, Irene, and Silas.
How the fuck is that so far?
15 foot.
I feel like when I was doing my cones, they didn't reach anything.
Okay. I
Constitution
don't.
save.
What do you want
What
me
you
to do?
want from me?
Just no, I'm just saying, like that looks way bigger when you do it. Damn it,
All in your mind. Psychological.
Okay, so Baruch Oh wait, you know what? It's 15 feet. 5, 10, 15. Check that again. Why did I think that can write? It says 15.
You gotta measure from his space.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. So it's not Baruch. So Nelios fails.
That's why it seemed farther than normal.
Nelios fails. The other two succeeded. Well, shit. Doesn't do any damage on the successes. So Nelios is poisoned.
Okay.
You take 8 poison damage. And while you're poisoned like this, you take 5 damage at the start of each turn. Or a d10, as I should say.
Okay.
How much movement does he have left? He's used 25. Yeah, why not fly? He'll go up 30 feet. Silas opportunity attack him?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, Nelios, you're going to take a d10.
5
Poison.
damage. Oh, D10.
4 poison at the start of your turn.
Okay.
And then you make the save at the end of your turn. You get over it.
Sounds good. All right, let's go after the giant. With my mom maker, put the shield away. And regular attack. 19.
Hits.
Mm.
Okay.
And I'm gonna Divine Smite.
Okay.
So assuming that hits the undead portion of him, it's 16 damage.
Yep.
And then I'll go again. Nine more damage. And I will use potion.
You have disadvantage because you're poisoned.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, when you're poisoned, you have disadvantage on attacks.
Oh, okay. It only said that I took damage, so I didn't realize.
Poisoned is a condition, though.
Missed them.
Sorry.
Oh no, hit. So he doesn't take the 9 damage then.
Okay, and the other one did hit?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was reading other stuff, and I forgot you were poisoned. But anytime you're ever poisoned, you have disadvantage on attacks and ability checks.
Okay. I'm gonna use a potion. I'll use greater potion.
Okay.
And for poison, I roll Constitution again.
Yes.
Constitution.
Yep, that'll end it. Okay.
That's it.
All right. Cyrene.
He's 30 feet in the air, by the way.
Damn it. Get down here, you coward.
One thing that's nice about the number being on the screen, though, is I could never remember how high anything ever was.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm just gonna go back here.
Hold on, I can
And
reset your movement. Hold on.
okay.
Okay, there you go.
And then I want to shoot him with my crown of blasting.
Okay, go for it. So just use. You have to go to the spell book
Oh, spellbook.
and use that 3 times. Check here. Okay, he
15,
is
9, 19.
resistant to fire. Okay, the 15 and 19 both hit, but he's resistant, so he only takes 4 total.
Everyone's strong against you, Smashy.
Silence.
Should have gone off the giant with
I
me.
don't think that's true though. She just
No, just
killed
the-
that. She killed the lion drake.
No, I'm just talking about the guy that she didn't have a magic weapon for, and now the fire guy.
Yeah, I guess. What?
Yarrow is certainly having the hardest time today.
I did that.
Everybody feel bad for Ryan.
Pretty useless.
Okay.
Poor Ryan.
Nuh-uh. You healed me greatly.
It's true.
Just end it there.
That is true.
I'm gonna cure me. I'm gonna cure me and the dog.
The puppy?
That's for me. That's for the dog.
Okay.
Sweet.
I'll run away. And end it. End it all.
Already ended your turn. We're getting close to 10, so I'm trying to hurry things up.
Let's do the fairy wand on the Flaxia.
Okay.
So it's a DC 15 Dex saving throw, or else it'd be fairy fired.
You gonna use it?
Yeah. I guess I did it. Just one charge to cast on him in particular.
Right. So cast the
You
spell.
cast the spell.
I clicked it.
You click
Click
the
the
wand.
wand.
Click the spell.
Should be in your spell.
On your
book.
spell book, there's going to be a thing for the wand at the very bottom. This is fairy fire.
Hold on. Come on. And never give me a roll option.
Whenever you're casting a spell, it's always in your spell book, regardless of what item you're casting it. What the item does is it puts it in that list.
Yeah. It's
Okay, I'll just do it.
well, I have fairy fired as a spell still. I'm not just gonna.
Yeah, go to the bottom of your list, Ryan.
Yeah, it's there, but when I click on it, it just brings up the pop out instead of giving me a roll option. It's not dropping down like
Okay,
everything
I mean,
else does.
You could just click the dice on the
I-
left of
There we
it.
go.
Oh, it did do it. Like 3 times. What is your computer doing? You're like,
I
it
don't
doesn't do it, and then all of a sudden, boom, 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 boom.
Wait, so why did the DC change on from the first one to the second one?
Because he used
Because
his
the
spell the first time.
Yeah, first one's is my spell.
Oh.
Yeah, so ignore that. It should be
Travis.
15.
What an idiot.
All right, Joe,
Okay.
roll Dex.
Well, because he has advantage.
Oh.
He
Ah,
succeeded because of advantage. Sorry, Ryan.
That's all right. And somehow I put something else on the screen here. I'm gonna move over to there. I don't know how the hell I put something else.
I thought he used it on the other guy. Didn't you use it on the Flex? This guy?
That's not where the thing appeared.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Did you want to use it on the other guy? Your boxes appeared right here.
I could have sworn you said the giant.
He did say the Phylexia, but the boxes appeared right there.
Oh, okay.
Who did you
No, I
mean to
would've-
use it on?
I meant to use it on this guy. I didn't
Okay.
even realize a box came out.
I deleted them because there was 3 of them. Okay, hold on.
Stop it.
Let me see. Well, now you know about his ability.
Yep.
Okay, this guy doesn't have anything.
That was like, oh yeah, he's using fairy fire on the guy I'm attacking.
Okay, yeah, he failed.
He rolled a 9. Perfect.
Bonus action. I want to give bardic inspiration to. I think Nelios is too far. To Daphne. It's like kill those guys.
Okay.
And
I made a token for bardic inspiration too.
sweet.
Nice.
And
That is
fairy
it.
fire. That's what the little fairy thing is. Why are you moving Silas around?
Isn't it his turn?
It's the Philaskia's turn.
Oh, it made the dinging noise like it was my turn. Okay. Huh. Weird.
Don't know. All right. First things first. Oh. Nothing for him to do except for attack Nelios. So, longsword.
Hit.
Longsword.
Hit.
Oh, you didn't have your shield out, huh?
Nope.
Okay, and strength drain.
Hit.
All right, it didn't post all the text. Your strength score is reduced by 1d4. Because that hit you. So I didn't roll it. Only by 1. What's your strength score?
18.
Okay, so it's 17 now. So all your strength stuff goes down by 1. This lasts until a short rest, so it's only this combat. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Silas.
Now he'll move over there.
I love how it's keeping track, and like everybody's turn, there's just lines fucking everywhere. Did he already move 40?
He has 50 feet of movement, so I'm just confused as to why it's
Okay,
saying
hold on.
100.
Because you moved back and forth already. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. There. Okay, now go.
I could get all the way to flank, but that didn't make it seem like. Okay, I can. Okay.
I thought it would start over on his turn, and it didn't. That's why I didn't already reset it.
Okay.
Why don't you check and see if you can reset it? Right click on his name in the
Mhm.
combat tracker. Do you have
Oh.
options there?
Reset movement history.
Yeah,
but
so you could do it.
It keeps
Okay.
going away though. As soon as I right click, it just disappears. I see it for like half a second.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, you don't need to flank because he's fairy fired, but go ahead.
Whatever. For future cases. Miss.
That hits 5 damage.
That's his turn.
All right. Bursting from out of the water
Oh my god.
is a shambling mound. He looks like the guy from that werewolf movie, Travis. The hell's his name? Man Thing.
Okay.
He looks like Man Thing. And he attacks you. Actually, he will flank you and attack you. So 23 for 9 damage.
Okay.
And
Yep,
ooh,
no.
you're down.
Oh no.
Yep.
All right, Nelios is out. That is the shambling mound's turn. Daphne.
All right.
I'm sorry. I don't know why his token was still invisible. I made him visible. There he is. So he burst up out of the water. I can't believe he rolled so high on that second attack. Holy shit. 15 hits. Takes 8 damage. How many hit points did you have, Trev?
I had 15, so I only had 6 after the first attack.
Oh, okay.
So I was down, like, regardless.
Yeah. That also hits.
The giant hitting me 3 times and taking all of my health.
I know.
Was really the problem.
I was really surprised that 16 hit. Action surge. Okay, 13 damage. I will say that the undead guy is at about a quarter health, so you have already fucked him up. Wow. Okay.
I rolled
Done?
pretty good on that turn.
Yeah. Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay. The Vrock. Fly 60. He's gonna use all of his movement to go after Baru. He's gonna make one beak attack, that's a miss, and one talon attack, also a miss. Oh, what's his turn? Alright, well the Vrock is back on the ground.
Is he on top of Baruch?
No.
Oh, where's Baruch?
If you can't
Other
see
side of
him
the pillar.
and you don't remember, then you don't know where he is.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Let's get through this round and we can decide if we want to stop for the night.
I will attack the shambling mound.
Okay? Sounds really gross when you say it that way. She was like the shambling mound. Well, you guys aren't missing him, that's for sure.
Wish we could do 20 plus damage like they do to us.
I mean, 4 victories is the school record. So, like, it's supposed to be tough.
Oh, the big bird thing.
You guys, yeah, you and him are doing the Spider-Man pointing thing.
He hits me, it's gonna hurt.
Is it?
Maybe.
He just missed you, and the damage he missed was an 8 and a 20. I guess the 20 would hurt.
20's like all my health. I'm gonna try to run away from him. Quite well, yeah.
It is. Okay. He's gonna try to kill you then. That hits.
Can I use a shield thingy?
You can use your reaction.
Boom, I'm out of shields. Okay, let's cast a spell on the head, dude.
I don't know what that means.
Giant.
Oh, okay. He's ahead. Okay. I was like, I don't know why you think you get to choose who's in charge.
All I have is
Yarrow, put
necromancy.
concentrating on, please.
Alright. Take that.
How many sorcery points do you have? Jesus Christ.
I have 3.
Let's see. Necrotic damage, you say. On the big undead dude. Yeah, he's immune. No damage.
He's not resistant?
He's immune.
Okay. Okay, end the turn.
Jesus. I think Chris just died.
Yeah. He accidentally used the necromancy on himself.
Yeah.
Let's do shatter.
Okay.
On
On those 2, you can get both of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna do on it too. Level 3. We'll
Okay.
go for it here.
All right.
Get up. Spell.
Good roll. Ooh, success and success. Oh,
Darn.
they both take 8. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Oops, and then I did the wrong damage. Come on, page. Okay. Anything else?
60 feet. Yeah, let's God damn it, how come I didn't click off of that? Whatever.
Guys, we are so good at this game.
Let's do Bardic Inspiration for Cyrene.
How close do you have to be?
60 feet. Just
Okay,
looked it up.
fine.
And I guess I'll stay there.
All right. Fizlaskia is gonna attack Silas, since that's who's right here. He's not being choosy on his targets. Ouch. I don't think so. Yeah. And Silas is out. Okay. And then he has 40 feet of movement. So he can go. I used to say he has 5 feet left, but I can't move 5 feet. What the fuck is up with that? Oh no, he doesn't have any movement left. Okay. Yep, that is all of his movement. Still fairy fired though. Shambling Mound's turn. Also just gonna attack Daphne because she's right in front of him. Miss hit. You take 16 damage. Okay. Do we want to stop for the night? Do we want to see if we survive this fight and do round 5 next time? Like, what do we want to do? He's got like a quarter health left. He just got bloodied. He's barely been hurt.
I'm completely dead, so
Yeah.
guys, choose.
Fine to keep playing, but I'll leave it up to other people.
I'm fine to keep playing too.
Smashy?
Yeah, we can
Okay.
keep going.
Okay. I'm trying to go fast on their turns. So Daphne, you're up, and don't forget you have Bardic Inspiration.
I rolled really good last time. I didn't need it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna do this green blob.
15 hits. 12 does
Oh,
not.
Bardic Inspiration. What do I
What is
do?
it?
Just roll
What
again?
is it?
D8.
D8.
I didn't roll a D8 and add it.
Oh,
14 is a miss.
damn it. Have my inspiration, my regular inspiration. Yeah, I'm gonna use my inspiration and roll again.
Okay.
Or do I roll again, or do I just do the plus sign?
Advantage.
Just the plus sign. Okay. 8 damage. I think in the future I would like you to decide whether or not you're going to use that before you use Bardic Inspiration stuff. Just for future reference.
My inspiration?
Yeah, you, because like once you've started using other stuff, you've decided that D20 roll is it. So I just mean in the future, use your inspiration before you use like Bardic Inspiration or anything else.
What D20?
You rolled, you used Bardic
Uh-huh.
Inspiration, then you used your inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying if you're going to use your inspiration, I would like it to be the first thing.
Okay, well, I didn't think of it until after I used the other one, so
I understand that. That's why I'm saying in the future.
I might forget again. You'll just yell at me again.
I'm not yelling at you. I'm very calm.
You're yelling. All right, I'm done. I don't think I want to move.
She's yelling.
Actually,
She's talking
wait.
way louder than me.
I'm gonna move. I'm gonna hippity hoppity.
Okay.
Out of reach. Okay. Now I'm done.
Okay. The Vrock is going to continue chasing Baruch.
What does the shield do? Sorry. I already went. The hits.
You used shield during your turn, right?
I was running away from him and I used it. Yeah.
Yeah, so it keeps your AC until the start of your next turn.
I thought about that and I still was wrong. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so that misses. And that misses. Did I roll a 20 on that last time? Oh,
yeah.
no, I have it backwards. It was a 20 on the talons before.
You suck, dude. Yeah.
Cyrene. Undead dude. You have advantage because he's fairy fired. Okay, 10 damage. Damage. Okay. Oh my god. He had 3 hit points left.
Wow. Thank God, because that guy was wiping out everybody. And by everybody, I mean my 2 guys. Back to back
Good
turns.
job.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much it seems like he would probably just keep killing people, so.
Yeah.
Baruch.
I'm gonna attack the green guy down there.
Okay.
That's good. Level 3.
Okay, you have disadvantage because you're doing a ranged attack.
With the
While
guy
in
next to
melee.
you.
And the guy next to me.
Yep, when you're in melee, if you make a ranged attack, you have disadvantage. Okay, you still hit him. What kind of damage is that?
It's necrotic.
Necrotic. Okay, that hits him real good. Okay.
Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. That's my.
Yarrow.
Let's try to fairy fire this other guy with
Okay.
the wand. It's got 3 charges. Let's charge 2.
Which guy? Be
The
specific.
green guy. I'm sorry, green guy.
For
Save.
the same situation as
Fucking
last
thing
time.
out. Yep, he
The problem
bashed.
last time is that he used it on the wrong token.
He didn't.
I didn't even realize it
anything
put
out.
a box out because I was trying to click over here and it must have put the box out otherwise.
How convenient.
God damn it. Always in the fucking boxes. And I'll move up here.
My question is, why did you
and
bother putting out the box at all? Using
It
that
as
one
soon as
guy.
it doesn't give me the option on that one. Once
Oh,
I
okay.
click it, it just automatically has a
Alright.
box. Otherwise, it does. I'm gonna do bonus action. Can I bonus action? Yeah, because that's a wand thing. Yeah. bonus action healing word on Daphne, level 1.
Okay.
7.
Woohoo!
Very good.
That's it. And turn.
Yeah, I mean, the shambling mound's just going to go up here for Cyrene. Okay. Miss. Miss. Wow, I'm rolling like shit now on my attacks.
That is what I thought.
Daphne?
Do I have advantage if I stay right here?
Yeah, if you go right there, not if you stay where you were.
Yeah, I meant to let go of it and I didn't. All right.
If I stay right here where I've moved to, do I have advantage? That's a miss. It's a hit. 9 damage.
Still alive?
Uh-huh.
Mm. All right.
Done?
That's it. Yeah.
Okay. The Vrock keeps going for Baruch. Okay. Cyrene, you're up. Ooh, good hit. Oh. Okay. Wow. He had 1 hit point.
Wow.
Yay!
Yeah.
Nice work.
Right, let's do that. And I'll take a potion.
Okay, let's see. Yep, he takes that. 13 damage. Holy shit.
Ooh.
And a turn.
Okay, Yarrow.
All right. I can see that guy, so I'm gonna move.
Chris, are you okay?
No, I keep hacking up stuff constantly.
Hairballs?
Oh,
Yes.
I guess I'll just try to shoot him with the crossbow here.
Oh, miss.
Terrible. And let's give some inspiration to Baruch. Good job, Baruch, holding them off.
You know, ever since Travis said that Cyrene couldn't hit anybody, she ended up killing both guys.
Yeah, she did.
I didn't say she couldn't hit anyone. I said that everybody was like resistant to her.
That's it. Stay there.
Okay.
I'm out of movement anyway, so.
Okay.
Is this guy flying?
Oh,
Good.
he's trying to claw the shit out of Baruch.
Oh, wait.
Velociraptor.
18 hits.
Ooh.
Crit hits. Okay.
Okay. That's it.
Okay, end your turn. Trying to get everybody in that habit.
What do you mean?
On the bottom of the contractor, end your turn.
I have literally never done that before.
I know that.
I've never seen it.
That's why I'm trying to
I
get everybody
swear.
doing it. Chris has been
It
doing it.
was
all
never
fight.
there. It was never there.
On the end of the combat, I don't even know what you're talking about. Oh,
See?
All right. Yeah,
I agree. It was never there.
20.
That's a hit.
Miss. Big one missed you. Okay.
Would that be advantage?
Yep. Smashy takes her turn so fast, I can't even take the damage before her turn's over. I'm like trying to click everything.
Like that. My point. Pass.
Hey, passed.
Good job. Yeah.
Can I sneak over here, or is there not enough room?
Depends on if you have enough movement to move through Baruch's spot.
Yeah, I see so. Oop, I mean, quite to do that, but yeah.
Well, your movement's orange.
Not sure why you're at 30 feet.
Weird. Okay.
Huh. And I'll go for a rapier attack here.
Yeah.
I get my bardic inspiration back on a short rest, so I'll give some inspiration to Daphne.
Oh.
That's it. And turn.
Oh, me already? Damn.
Yes.
Oh,
Inspiration.
yeah. What was it? A
D8.
D8?
D8.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, still trying to get Baruch. Hits.
That hit.
AC's 14.
You got it.
That's a miss. Oh, damn. That would have taken you out.
Doesn't matter.
Fuck.
Battle command.
All right, who's doing it?
I did it before she rolled, so.
Oh.
Does that count? Does her roll count?
You're using it on Cyrene?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so she missed.
What? No.
Okay, fine, she missed on her turn. What do you... All right, fine. You don't get to use battle command, and she missed on her turn. Does that make you feel better?
Inspiration.
All right. I want to choose someone else.
No.
All right.
You were using it on Cyrene, right?
Yeah. Can I do?
Okay. So you used it and she missed.
And I can't do the inspiration on it.
She can use her bardic inspiration if she wants.
Oh.
So
Well,
I
yeah. I'll
her.
leave that up to her.
a D8.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll D8.
Okay, it hits.
Woohoo!
Now it's your turn.
Nice.
That killed it.
Damn.
Yay!
She probably would have killed it on her turn either way.
She ended up as the MVP of the day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she did.
All I had to do was talk some shit.
Kill
Yeah.
steal.
All right.
Spread her on.
Put yourself. Okay.
Oh,
Your
thanks.
bardic inspirations would be gone, so get rid of those. And put yourselves where you want to be. Silas does not have any hit die.
Here, those Nelios.
Either does Nelios. So,
Can't move.
if you want them in the fight, you'll have to heal them. Otherwise, they can't join because they're at 0 hit points. So let's finish this up before we leave for the night.
I could do mass healing. Where are you?
I've got my superior healing potion I haven't used yet. Somebody wants to take it.
Yeah, I have 2 healing potions.
Yeah.
In the back.
What do you need, Travis?
Am I able to use my own right now, or do they have to heal me first?
They gotta heal you
can
first,
use yours.
or they
Yeah,
can
you
take
can
it from
use
you.
yours.
Mine?
Yeah.
Okay. I can use mine then. I'll use a superior on myself.
Because you're not, like, actually dead.
Okay.
Despite what that icon says. Yeah, it won't go away.
Silas used the potion of healing. And then I'll use. I'm going to use all of my lay on hands pool on myself.
Okay.
That'll bring me to 52.
Do you need a potion?
If anyone wants to heal Silas, that's up to you.
I'll heal
Well,
Silas.
How are you, Baruch?
yeah, Brooke, how are you healing?
I have 1 greater potion of healing, and I have 2 level 3 spells left.
Okay.
I can heal all of us with Prayer of Healing. It's a level 2 spell.
I mean, I also have 2. I have my greater healing potion and my superior, so I could give one of those to Silas or Baruch. I don't know. What do you guys think?
How much is a greater healing?
4d4, I think.
4d4.
You have a greater and a what else?
I have a greater and a superior.
I also
Mm.
do.
Oh, you have both? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Hey.
you should probably one of you use one on Baruch, and one of you use one on Silas.
Yeah. Maybe the greater for Silas. I don't know if he could take a whole superior. That's quite a lot.
So what do I
He's
what do
missing
I do? I
39
can't.
health.
If I try to use it, it's gonna
Hmm.
apply to me. So what do I
No,
do?
it's not. It'll post it like mine did, and then I would just hit the healing.
Oh, okay. So just do that.
Yeah. So Silas will take that.
Then a superior for Baruch.
Yeah, do a superior for Baruch. Oh, he's full health.
Get healed.
Okay.
So potions of who's got potions left again?
I'm out.
I have a superior potion left.
I
Me
also
too.
have a superior potion.
No, one of you. Smitty,
one
you
of
just
them.
use a superior.
I feel like you guys have used a lot of superior potions.
Oh, I'm sorry, greater.
Smitty is a greater. Teresa is a superior.
So
I have
Reed
1
has a
greater.
greater. Baruch has what?
1 greater.
Greater and Daphne?
Superior.
I've got a superior too. I used
a
a greater and a regular on myself
more
earlier.
potions left than I thought you'd have.
Yeah,
How
because I
many
used the regular on myself and then the greater on side.
How many spells do you have, Yarrow?
I've got 1 level 2 and
Oops.
3 level 1s.
I meant to talk, guys.
Why don't you use the superior on the dog?
Superior. He can take 26 health right now. So
You
it's
can
about-
do it. That'll probably be about right.
Yeah, close to it.
All right. So we're gonna do that, Joe. I'll roll it here.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go.
Perfect.
Nice.
Okay.
He's full health.
So you got rid of Yarrow.
So now I don't have that.
I'm just trying to because I don't know if you guys will remember what in your inventory could still be used.
Yeah.
Okay. And as usual, you guys just have to be behind this line. So put yourselves where you want to be. You guys
Can I be
have
at
the
the
school
line?
record. That's where you've always been. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're at the school record.
What's our name again? D8 or something like that. I can never remember.
1080D.
1080D. They
All right. So
I'll make
this
a flag.
fight, yeah. This fight is going to consist of little Oriad. That's right here.
Aw.
And an
Oh.
ancient black dragon.
Oh.
Oh.
Could have one shot me, isn't it?
Welcome to round 5.
Don't you think this is a little excessive?
You have the school record already. All right.
What is-
That's where we're
what is
gonna
the other
end
thing?
for the night. Oriad. You
There
would
better not be another thing in the water over here.
it's,
gonna be
it's
pissed.
definitely a fey creature.
Okay. I was like, which one is more dangerous?
Yeah.
It's the little guy.
The little guy. He fucks us up.
We can at least kill that little guy, I'll be happy.
Considering the young white dragon took half of like everybody's health, the ancient black dragon's going to be a problem.
Alright, I hope
But that is
somebody
where
has
we're
some
gonna end for the night. So what do you guys think? Is this something we should do again sometime?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like
I think
this.
That's
Maybe,
fun.
maybe at the end of every school year or something like that, we'll
Yeah.
do another
Yeah.
one. I tried to use a variety of different creatures. So there was one plant creature, one undead. That Vrock is a demon.
Mm.
Let's see. There was a dragon, a construct, a beast, which was the giant ape.
The mud guy. What was his
Mud-
name?
Mud
Or the
guy.
blob came out of the water.
Mound.
He was the
Mound, there you go.
plant. That was the plant. Shambling mound.
Okay.
He was a plant because he's like
He was
Man
a
Thing.
plant. Oh.
It was a plant.
Yeah. You don't know what Man
Okay.
Thing is?
No, you just kept saying plant like over and over
And
again.
you were like enunciating very
Yeah,
well.
you were saying plant.
Plant.
Well, so plant creatures in D&D are just really rare. So it's like that thing might have been
He
the
was
strongest.
a plant.
That thing might have been the strongest plant creature in the game. Like they're shitty. They're bad. Okay, the challenge rating you guys fought, the young white dragon was a 6. The gear keeper construct was a 10.
Out
A
of
lot-
what?
Huh?
Out of what?
6 out of what?
It's just how hard that it's supposed to be. The challenge rating is supposed to be that you could take whatever level you are. Your group can take a challenge rating equal to that number 3 times a day. So you guys are a 5, so you should be able to handle a 5, a 5, and a 5. Now, in one sense, you guys are actually stronger than that because you're magical items, and it's based on 4 people, not 5 and a dog. So you should be able to take more like 3 7s. But you guys beat a 6, a 10, and then the lion drake and the giant ape were both 7s. So it's another 14. The Fizzlaskia was a 9, the Shambling Mound was a 5, and the Vrock was a 6.
What are these last two?
I'm not going to tell you, but I'll tell you what the dragon is. The
Oh,
dragon's
got
a
him.
21.
Oh man.
Oh.
Yeah.
Daphne, use your god powers.
Yeah.
Come on, Tavalan.
Technically, the strongest thing you fought so far was the robot. It's just that it was by itself.
We did not do a short rest. Should we do that now so we don't forget?
What?
A short
We
rest?
did it as part of that.
Everyone else is out of hit dice, so they have no reason to press the button.
You have hit dice still?
I have hit
I
dice.
don't, but I have stuff that come back with a short rest.
Then
Yeah,
do
just
it.
click it, you son of a bitch. You
Nobody
just
else
clicked
has
on it.
anything that comes back, and everybody who's hurt is out of hit dice. We
We had a
haven't.
short rest after every match.
Well, like we did. She's like, we didn't do it. You didn't do it. Travis did. He has no
Irene should
hit
use the
dice.
hit dice. If you have hit dice, you should use them.
Well, her health is at max. So.
I didn't have any hit die.
No, it's not. She missed one.
Is she?
I'm missing 10.
He's talking about Cyrene, Daphne.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
Yeah,
bad.
she is missing
I'm
one.
missing one.
Yeah, you might as well use your hit die. Get back to max. But your bardic inspiration is gone.
Yeah, I don't know how to get rid of it.
Yeah, I actually enjoyed this even more than I thought I would, and I still. I
Yeah,
had a
this was
great
really
time.
fun.
I think part of it is knowing that if you die, it's okay. Whereas normally you're like, oh, I don't want to die.
Makes it
All right.
tough that you don't get to stay in the round when you're dead. That's the thing.
That
I'm
you
tired,
can't
I'm
get, you
out
can't
this
get raised
bitch.
back up. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, no, I'm tired too.
if you guys could raise people back up during a fight, I would have made it harder.
Sure.
'Cause, you know.
All right, thanks, Joe. It was
Yeah.
very
Yep.
fun. I'm gonna go though.
Okay, good. Okay, bye, everybody. I love you.
Bye.